You know, pulling off an event in the order of this magnitude is not an easy feat. And it's a big, big deal for the City of New York to host us. We thank you so much. There's a couple of teams that I'd like to call out. The Imagine Cup corporate team, the Microsoft events teams, and our PR teams. Please join me, ladies and gentlemen, in thanking these teams of people. So one of the things that was brand new for the Imagine Cup this year is that we actually invited not just our formal judges that we had here, look at the different teams and their projects and evaluate what place they might come into, but we actually did something quite different. And we created the People's Choice Award. And what we did was we asked people, friends, families, government leaders, everybody around the world to vote, to cast a vote on the team and the project that they think has the most impact. That's the People's Choice Award. To announce this award tonight is somebody very special. A lot of you might know her from her TV and her film work, but her real passion is change. She created a charity, it's called Eva's Heroes. It helps developmentally disabled children. She's a national spokesperson for Padres contra el Cáncer, and she's partnered with a world range of organizations as a spokesperson for women and children. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Eva Longoria.
It's such an honor for me to be here. Thank you for making me feel so welcome today. I was so honored to be asked to present the 2011 People's Choice Award. And when I first learned about the Imagine Cup through Sean Sanford at Microsoft, I thought it was the most fantastic idea ever because it encourages students to make a difference while also pursuing their education. And so I'm just excited to be here and work with you and support the work that you're doing and to shine a light on what's happening here in this room and at this awesome event. I was especially thrilled to be involved because this Imagine Cup marries two of my favorite things in life, which is philanthropy and technology. So whether it's bringing water to villages in Africa or eradicating malaria, or to helping improve education and healthcare for children around the world. It's very important to me. So I had the chance today to walk around the floor and talk to some of you and see some of your projects and see some of the amazing work you guys are doing, and I couldn't help but feel inspired and optimistic about our future because it's in your hands. We have all seen a lot of devastating disasters this recent year. Haiti and Mexico had terrible hurricanes, and there was earthquakes and tsunamis in Japan and Thailand and Chile. And while it's really easy to be discouraged by everything happening, by all of this devastation, so many of you were inspired by these natural disasters to create technological solutions and to help address the aftermath of the disasters. And you know, not long ago, before Imagine Cup in 2011 started, Thailand was crushed by a horrible flood, and it was the greatest flood in its history, and over 1 million homes were damaged. But only those villages that made it on the news or in the media actually got a lot of assistance, while the others were completely ignored. But Team Nukrien had a chance to visit one of the less acknowledged villages, and they were inspired to create a Windows Phone 7 application called Terra that allows disaster victims to alert rescue workers, family, and friends to their exact location, and also connects volunteers to villages in need. But disaster recovery isn't just about the immediate aftermath, it's also about how we return to normal life. And last year in Mexico, in states Veracruz and Oaxaca, they were affected by Hurricane Carl. And Team Brain saw how many schools closed. Team Brain, Viva Mexico! I'm Mexican, that's why I was very Mexican. They saw how many schools closed as a result of the hurricane, leaving a lot of kids without a source of education. and adding to their trauma of already experiencing this natural disaster. So they decided to create a solution to bring learning to the children. And so they continued so that they would be able to continue their education while staying in shelters. And another challenging problem we face today in the world is access to clean water. 1.1 billion people don't have access to drinking water, so that's nearly a sixth of our world's population. But Team Maji Solution from Germany saw this problem up close. Germany! Dirk Nowitzki. That's all I know from Germany. Saw this problem up close and personal when one of their team members actually volunteered in Tanzania. And as a result, the team created a software to help improve the region's water supply. And I know a lot of you in your projects today have been addressing health issues, such as malaria, which leads to nearly 1 million deaths each year. And one of the US teams, Lifelens, they're tackling the problem of malaria by trying to improve its diagnosis. And I actually got to see this, this project today. The rapid diagnostic tests that are used to test for malaria are shockingly wrong and have a high rate of false positives, which often lead to wrong diagnosis and people receiving expensive and unnecessary treatments. But Team Lifelens has created this incredible application that applies a lens into the camera, and it allows a Windows phone to photograph a blood sample and diagnose it in real time with 94% accuracy, which could help ensure more people receive the care that they need. Good job. I also got to see projects that are improving healthcare through the use of Connect technology. And many of these projects were inspired by personal experiences or by friends and family members who have been impacted by life-altering diseases or medical conditions. I have a sister with special needs, so some of these projects that I saw today really brought tears to my eyes, because I thought, what if my sister had this application when she needed it? How much further could she have developed? So there's so much to be done, and I'm so happy that you're doing it. And I think this is what being an activist for change is all about, is taking those experiences and finding ways to help others, whether it's improving pain management or enhancing the lives of patients with cerebral palsy or helping a stroke victim recover and return to good health. And I'm in awe and I'm inspired to see how you've taken technology and created technology created for entertainment and given it a whole new purpose that will change people's lives forever. And these projects which you've managed to create while balancing your studies and your jobs and your friends and your families, it's just truly amazing. So I am impressed by your work that you've done here today, and I just want to thank you for pulling your energies into using technology to solve some of the world's toughest problems. You are the next generation of leaders, and you're going to change the world and give us a better future. So with your curiosity and your genius minds, there's no limit to what you can create. So with that, I am proud to present Imagine Cup's 2011 People's Choice Award to Team Rapture from Bangladesh.
First of all, I'd like to thank Microsoft for arranging the World Cup of Science Fair. Then I'd like to thank all of my friends, family from all around the world, from my country, to love us, love our video, to support us. Today we miss Abhishek Ahmed, one of our team members who couldn't make it to the World Finals because he was left behind in Bangladesh. Lastly, I'd like to Thank all of you once again for supporting us. We love you all.
Bangladesh rocks!
Imagine Cup rocks!
One more time for Ms. Longoria. Software design. Are you guys ready?